I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwa Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwa Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwa Abiyama Biko. Since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwa Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I am tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
Yes. Abarawa, I didn't understand what you mean. Is there a second code you sent?
No, give me your email because I want to give you co-host so that you can maneuver and bring video.
Let's go. Sorry, that's no problem. Let's go on. No problem.
I might not be stable in the studio because I did work.
Okay.
So that when you want to bring one video or another, you want to bring anything, you can have access to go through it.
Yes, okay.
So just give me your email so that I can make you co-host. With the co-host, you can do anything you want to do in the studio.
Right.
All right. So
That's
as I
correct.
give you the co-host, I will send you the link. You go out and then come in with this link that I'm going
That
to
link.
give
All
you
right.
for the co-host.
Okay.
In fact, let me give you admin. So,
Biafras, make una hold on. Tonight is tonight. Oh.
okay. Now I'm sending you the link on your WhatsApp. You go out from this link that you have. Go out from the studio. Use the link on WhatsApp now and enter. Then you can control the studio yourself. All right, dear friends.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
As he dey pain them, he dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, he go dey pay.
Kabure kele Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa joko no ya adịrịghị na mma. The spokesman. Odogwu nwoke ji wee biri n'ala Igbo. Ụmụ Biafra niile si gị isi ke na ya.
So as he dey sweet us, he go dey pain them.
As they are watching me on television now, he dey pain them.
Nwoke na-ebe ebe oya ndị Iraq go and do your job while we focus on decimating Nigeria until 2023.
So, if somebody who is trading your life just to gain relevance in the media space, because everything he tells you is a lie. Everything you see he tells you is a lie. Whenever he is able to convince 2 criminals or 3 criminals in Biafra land, he will come to the media and start shouting, making noise. He will come to the media, start shouting, making noise. Empty vessel. He will be making a lot of noise. And so many people will now believe, no, this guy is doing something. You don't know that noise he's making. You know, it is to trigger violence in Biafra land.
Because you can't stop us. You can gossip all you like. It's irrelevant to me. You can't stop us. Are you going to stop us? Who has gossip ever stopped before? If I want to leave here now to go to the kitchen, is gossip going to stop me from going to the kitchen? Some people give undue attention to idiots. I'm saying you are gossiping. Will it stop me from going to US after COVID-19 lockdown has been lifted? Some people, I don't know. That is how you people become liars. That is why when you present a very valid point to an animal in the zoo, they never debate that very point. That is why I call them baboons and monkeys. Black Africans are backwards intellectually. And unless they come here and confess their ignorance and stupidity, behold, they have no future, I tell you. Want to die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life of a slave in Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here then? That means you're a slave.
No, they're doing green.
To understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within, and we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family POB belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond, to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Yasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known the true God, one God. You will know that indeed, not is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these no colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand the mountains. I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over 20 fighters. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Mazi Okonkwo, welcome back. Can you hear us? Mazi Okonkwo, can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you guys now. Very nice. It's good. I can hear you. But the problem is the restream, believe me. It's not the internet.
Okay. Right on, right on.
It's
Let's manage.
restream.
Let's
Yes, we
manage.
have issue. Okay, now, sorry, Mazi Kelechi. France, we have to apologize for all the inconveniences in the Oncomark. So we are very sorry about that. That's to show that if computer can fail, if human being can die, anything can change. So change changes everything, but change is unchangeable. That's why Mazu goes head. It's always shine like moon, even if you're angry. All right, my friends. I love you guys. Please, thank you so much. Make a no best for us. So no be with the make computer, no be with the maker. So we try as much as we can and pray to God, and God will help us. Mazi Kelechi, you know, I stopped by you and I wish if you can continue, or did he finish already introduction? I didn't know. Mazi Kelechi, please, if you have not yet, you can finish your introduction. Let me move straight to Mazi. Okay, Mazi Kelechi is back. Please introduce yourself well, and we apologize to Biafra, and then I'll go to Mazugo. We don't have time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate every Biafran for being patient, and the Oduduwa people for also following up in the cause of the freedom mandates. I want to appreciate everyone who is watching wherever you are in the world. And also I want to appreciate my comrades, appreciate the leadership, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want to appreciate the women, the Umada, the committees and various arms that are doing their various bits, you know, to actually put everything we are doing together to make sure that when we get our freedom, we actually enter into our freedom with a template and a plan that will further give us the leverage to achieve success rather than to get to to confusion, you know, and also to get to the point of, being confused.